Wack 100. Let's talk about you in this case. You connected to this case, brother. And you just trying to wiggle out. You're just trying to weasel out. Like, oh man, I ain't got nothing to do with. Nah, we seen you, brother. You started that clubhouse talking about murders and all type of stuff. Now the brother Big U is charged with something. And be clear, I got the Nipsey shirt on. All right. Big U is Muslim. If I think Big U had anything to do with anything, guess what? I wouldn't even back his play. You understand that? I wouldn't even back his play. But, and I'm not even necessarily backing his play. I'm just making it known that you can't be talking about, yeah, I think y'all seen that dot on my finger. Y'all know how I get. But anyway, no, I'm just playing. I'm just playing Apple. I'm playing YouTube. I'm playing FBI, CIA, all that. I'm playing. Yeah. So, Wack, you tried to check my homie on Clubhouse. Then you tried my little son. And he was my son at the time until I found out he was a kitten. So I had to go ahead and throw him, you know, get up out of here, little buddy. Because you can't be around a guy like me. But before that happened, he was on live. Y'all tried to fake bully him. Y'all tried to get out there. We're going to get to the Big U paper. We're going to get to all of that. But we're going to talk about me and him personally because I don't know this brother personally. But you got a million dudes like me all around the world that you tried it with. And then you realize it wasn't working. So then you tried to backpedal. You had them dudes on there asking my little homie where he at and all this. Like they going to do something until y'all found out he wasn't alone. I grabbed that phone and said, yo, where you at? And now all of a sudden, oh, I got to take a flight tomorrow. I ain't even dealing with you. Oh, man, I ain't even, man, this and that. I ain't even worried about y'all. Yeah, I bet you're not. Because if you come around here playing, oh, man, you better be ready, boy. And I'm talking about ready. Not just ready that they be not walking around with it. No, you better be ready. You kidding? Wack 100, you went around all this time. Why are you trying to act like you didn't get that man locked up? Okay? Why are you acting like Nip didn't press you? Yeah, I gotta find that clip because I've seen them say, yo, Nip pressed him. That's what it's all about. And I had to think about it. I said, man, that makes sense. Why is this man, a man dies and all of a sudden you, man, he gay. I got a sex tape of this. Oh man, I got what's the other thing he said? He said he got a sex tape. Then he said, oh yeah, he didn't tell for real because you know you ain't had no paperwork on him. So then you gonna tell them that, oh yeah, the police said, excuse me. Then you gonna tell him the police said, yo, then you gonna tell him he told the police, yeah, if anybody do something to me, it was such and such. Come on, bro. We don't believe you. The problem is you run all these narratives and people just believe it like it's law. It's not law. Nip backed you down and you didn't want no parts. You didn't want no trouble. Big U ran up on you and you were saying, draws, please, please. Tiny draws smacked you. So you can play these games with people that don't know people. Yeah. You can play the game with people that don't know people. Y'all forgot I got somebody in Cali? A family member? That, yeah, we ain't got to say this and that. Come on, man. Do I got to go pull out the Crenshaw shirt to let y'all know? Huh? Y'all got stuff misconstrued. You know what I'm saying? Then you keep talking about your chick. R&B, yeah, R&B this. R&B, that's my chick. R&B, nigga. Ninja, shut up. We don't care. We don't care. You better stop before I slide in that DM. Before I tell King Ernest slide up in her DM like he slid up in that other joint. Huh? Why she ain't block him? Why she didn't block? If it's like that, if that's your woman, and he in there trying to, do his 1-2 and try to shout out the Rich Trapper. He say do his 1-2 like Sierra, 1-2 step like Sierra. If he trying to bust his move, why she ain't block him when she know y'all beefing? You ain't been handling that business in that bedroom too. Ha. You think I don't know? I know the signs. Huh? I bet you she picking fights with you for no reason. Huh? Talking about she want to go out. You don't let her go out at night. We heard about Gene Deal said, should I go to Gene Deal? When he talked about your wife on the dancing with men and having a good old time. Should I go to that? Because at the end of the day, brother, you're nobody. Okay? We get it. You did your thing with Drake. And, I mean, not Drake, with Wack. You bust a move with Blueface. I mean, that's cool. We okay. Okay. But from what I hear, Wack don't deal with, Game don't even rock with you no more. And I heard he was with the 60s after that. After they, smacked you up, all type of stuff. So you could play these games with all these other people because they're not individuals that'll come out. And I don't think you're going to come out now that Loose Cannon ain't rocking with you. Because that was your play. That was your person you had rolling with you 30, 40 deep. That's who it was. You're not slick. What you going to do? Try to get a bunch of dudes in my city to say this and that? I don't got no city like that. I do, but I don't. I be everywhere. I lived here for, I might have lived in one area for double-digit years. I moved to another area double-digit years. I got rank in both. You can't get nobody. You get somebody to go against me, I ain't even going to speak against them on the internet unless I just think that they're not a threat at all. If you really get somebody that's a threat, oh, man, I'm not these other dudes y'all be getting them. Yeah, he said this. And you get on you arguing with dudes. I'm not doing that, bro. You better look me up, brother. Yeah. Catching cases right now for dudes running down broad daylight. You don't want to do that. This loose cannon energy. Except for I ain't going to talk about it on the interview. Yeah. You better be smart and apologize to Nipsey Hussle and Tupac and agree to never speak on them again. And I'm not threatening you, brother. I'm not saying I'm going to do anything if you don't. I'm just saying you should do that, brother. And apologize to Big U too, man, and his family. See, you're a negative individual, man. You're a negative individual. Should I go to what do y'all want to hear? I'm about to start doing live so I know what y'all want me to play. Y'all want to hear Gene Deal telling, okay, let's go. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Let's type in Gene Deal and let's just make this known too. Oh, your nose broke. Yeah, no, my nose ain't broke. It got broke and it healed that way. Yeah, and I got bags on my eye. You know what that tell you? I don't hear too easily. I don't hear too easily, bro. I got my nose broke and my bags on, and I'm still talking. You know what that means? Dudes like me, they know what to do. Because I'm still going to wake up the next day like, where he at? Let's run it again. Let's run it again. Let's run it again. Let me tell y'all something about me. I got everything. Hold on. I got nothing to lose, so I won't. No, hold on. I got everything to lose, so I won't. Y'all got to remember that because who are you? We rocking out for the solid men worldwide. You're not going to be speaking on people and think that it ain't a solid man somewhere saying, wait a minute, why does he keep doing this to this brother, man? Lauren London, come on, man. She going through things. The family going through things. And I don't even agree with, which I don't know Nipsey Hussle and Big U business like that to get involved in that. Because I understand the streets. I don't know what Big U was doing, and I don't know what Nip was doing to jump in the middle of that. But Wack 100, what you're doing is on the internet. I will say this, Big U, I do not agree with you. If that was a real clip of you laughing, that's not cool, bro. Of you laughing at, you can't be laughing at, them saying justice for Nip and all that stuff. It's not funny. I will say that. Now, let's go to Gene Deal. Because you tried to get loud with you said, hey, Gene. You tried to regulate Gene. Man, hey, Gene, I told you. Hold on. Gene told you to meet in Compton. What he told you? Meet on Pyru Street. He told you to meet on Pyru. Why you ain't meet on Pyru Street, brother? Why you don't meet on Pyru? Because guess what? You're a kitten. You can't go to Pyru. That's like a nigga. How you a Pyru? You can't go to Pyru Street. That's like saying you're Muslim, but you can't. I don't even want to equate that to that because that's religion. We ain't gonna do that, okay? But come on, bro. Where they do that at? You a Pyru that can't go to Pyru Street. Yeah, I'll go to Pyru Street and I holler at the black man and say, guess what? Y'all ain't gotta rock with him. I know y'all don't rock with him anyway. I pass out bags. Here you go. Back me. I'm the guy. I'm the N-word. I don't want to use no cuss words, but I'm an N out here. I'm a ninja out here. I don't want to say because I don't want to know I don't know how this monetization works, but I tell you this. I'm a joint out here. I'm a man. Individuals know that. You're not a man. You keep getting dudes to go at dude. Even when you and Luce got into it, brother. Why are you beefing? Even when you and Luce got into it with each other. Why are you getting Cuban Rob or whatever his name is to fight Luce for you? Or the beefer? Why you can't run the fade, Mr. On Pyru, you going to bed, blood. On Pyru, you going to bed. On Pyru, you going to bed. You always talking about somebody going to bed. We ain't seen you bed nothing yet. We ain't seen you bed nothing yet, boy. And if you want to talk with the hands, oh man, me and Rich Trapper, listen. Rich Trapper, shout out to you, bro. I'm about to do my martial art joint too because I've been watching some Bruce Lee movies and all that type of joint. I'm like, man, oh man, I gotta be deadly with these now. I done already, you know what I mean, got it popping in different ways. You know what I mean? I gotta be deadly with these, so it's like, yeah. Nigga, y'all seen that move right there when I grab it? Nigga, grab your whole face, nigga. You want it with me, you want it with me, I've been a G. You want it with me, you want it with me. Listen, we only 12 minutes in. We finna get it popping on y'all. Y'all don't know yet. They didn't got me stuck. Hold on, man. Because they think I'm a regular dude. Should I go get the chain too? Just to let them know, like, hold on, bro. Slow your roll, playboy. You know, what y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna say? Oh, his bed. Nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga. Excuse me. Dang, I didn't even mean to cuss. Excuse me. It is what it is. And I like that you put some respect on the Muslim brother's name all of a sudden. You put some respect on our name. All right? You better know we don't play about each other. What's wrong with you? Let me go get my chain because you got me confused with some other guy, playboy. And y'all the type of individuals that'll probably be like, yeah, we gonna get them on Clubhouse and argue. I don't want to argue with you punks. I'm fighting an open case, boy. Or 2 open cases. Yeah, I get it popping in real life, boy. I don't do this Instagram like you. I do Instagram sometimes, but I don't. If I got a problem with a dude, it don't get to a point where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna call the folks on this dude. Or I'm gonna try to talk about murder. I never got on the internet talk about murders with anybody I had a problem with. Yeah, I never did, bro. But shout out to you. Wack 100. What else? What do you? Then now you backing away from Luce because you know you played that role. You set him up to crash the whole ship. Now you acting like you don't rock with Luce. So you using dudes. You're making them interchangeable. You get them to, you know, do a bunch of hot stuff. Get itself locked up, and now you don't rock with dudes. Oh man, that ain't thorough, boy. You don't take care of your soldiers. You don't take care of your soldiers, man. Come on, man. Loose cannon. Get at me, king. One thing I like about loose cannon, you show respect to Nip, man. One thing about it, you're going to show that honor to Nip. You know, no matter if Wack around, whoever's around, you're going to do that. I respect that. But these other dudes, they ain't cutting it, man. They ain't cutting it. I put my chain on. I got some music out too, y'all. I'm hard. Yeah, I'm hard, but I don't want to rock with anybody. I don't want to rock with just too many dudes. I got my own bread, you hear me? And even when I go and it's a little bit tight for me, my pockets, it's like, hey, man, the same money grin when I win. You hear me? Yeah, man. You know? Now let's go into this. Now, what we talking? What we was going to expose you on first? Y'all want to hear Gene Deal? Y'all want to hear Gene Deal talking about his wife, talking about Wack wife? Let me see. Let's get this out. Oh, and he left alive? Hold on. Let's type in Wack 100. It says he left alive on this too. See, one thing about it, I don't know how to do all this internet stuff yet, but we gonna put the video up too. We gonna put the video up.
You make the Bloods look bad. Your wife left you for a Crip. Not saying nothing about the Crips now. I know they stand up brothers. But that gotta be hurting you that your wife is getting piped by a Crip now. Oh, Pyro!
Damn. Hold on. Hold on. We wanna find. Hold on. We wanna find that exact video. Hold on. Let me hear something.
Not only do
somebody else to play with.
Like that shit that you just said gotta hurt too. On my room.
Hold on, y'all. I want to find the exact when he told the story, not when he was doing all this hype stuff. When he told the story, he just laying it out because this is extra slow motion. We rock with you too, Gene Dale. Hit me up.
Do you have a badge, Gene?
Getting it. Oh snap!
Come off, mic, bitch. Do you have a badge?
I never seen this, y'all. I gotta react to this next.
It's not gonna be a screaming. It's not gonna be a screaming match here, man. You're gonna have a conversation.
Y'all, I never heard this. That man told that man, that man said, come off your mic, B. Hold on, bro. Let's try to find the exact joint. That other one I went to, he was supposed to say it there too, but he got an exact one that I was watching, I think.
Gene ain't never fired his gun a day.
No, I get it. I get it.
He ain't never had a fight with Baptiste a day.
Right.
When y'all did that little thing, y'all little skit y'all did, and Wack was like, yo, Big Gene, it wasn't Big Gene. It wasn't Big Gene. Now he's an actor, crater face, ugly. Man, listen to me. He got a face only a mama could love. You put that nigga brains in a bird, it'll fly backwards. He ain't shit the bird left on the fence. But this nigga want to get up there and try to talk about somebody, when in fact, I know for a fact, but see, you cannot. It's against the law to.
Hold on. We gonna go to that later, y'all. We gotta find exactly when this man, my apologies, y'all. Let's go back to this one when he was talking slow.
One of you was in studio too. But I know y'all was in the studio together, and you said you and Puff had a private conversation. What's happening? But that got to be really hurtful. Oh, Pyro!
Well, y'all heard him say he got his girl took. Them girls was dancing. They was dancing. His wife was dancing with them gang members in Brooklyn. We know what's up. You talk all this about New York gangs, bro. Your wife liked them New York C's. Your wife, your ex-wife liked them New York, and you lost her, and she got the crib. She got your house now, bro.
Eugene Deal, changes in Gene Deal, was a New York State.
All right.
Rolling on his forehead.
We ain't going to that. I don't know if they, let me see, talks of, or should I just type in beef? No, I should just type in beef with Wack 100. I was trying to type in his wife and stuff. Let's type in beef with Wack 100. Cause y'all know this dude ain't on a crumb. This dude just be talking, man. Y'all let these dudes act like they hell of a niggas or something. Let these dudes talk their way out of, situations. Like, bro, you ain't like that. You ain't like that, playboy. Let me see.
You understand? And I held back a lot of shit because of K. Okay. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then he threw K Slay under the bus. He talking about, yeah, only reason why he rock with you, because you raised his daughter. What? After your homie died, you put it out there that another nigga raised his daughter?
And I held back.
You put it out there that another nigga raised his daughter. That looks bad. That looks bad, my guy. Well, y'all heard him say that he got the junk took, he got his wife took by the chick. I mean, by the Crips at that power. I mean, by the Crips. That was at that party. They went to a party with K Slay, y'all. That's why he in his feelings. That dude is a clown, man. He's a clown, man. At the end of the day, dang, I got a little, man, I gotta get myself, I need a haircut, y'all. I need some things, you hear me? But my eyes on the prize. I'm fighting cases. I gotta keep my eyes on what's important to me right now. Am I pressed to be the cutest dude right now? No. Cause at the end of the day, you know, even in my when I rough it, yeah, man, they be like, oh man, boy, that boy got animalistic. He's sexy in an animalistic kind of way. But we ain't gonna go into that. We ain't gonna go into that because, you know, yeah, I'm a made man. Still go to the hole and come out like a caveman. Y'all know how it go, man. You know, we're gonna get another chain too. This is just, you know, something I had. I throw on every once in a while to get a little jazzy. But, you know, I've been doing this thing for a while. I got a song out. I ain't even really did no other song. I just went with that. I said, okay, I like it. Okay, now we gotta bust a move, but we ain't gonna go into that. Now let's go back to you, Wack 100. Wack 100. Why you keep... What's up? Like, how do you know all this police stuff before it happens? The other day you said, yo, you know how the feds is. We don't care about this. We don't care about that. We don't care about that. Hold on, nigga. When did you become a fed? Because you said you know how the feds is, and you said we, and you talk about what they care about. Are you a fed, brother? On the low? Because we know Reggie Wright is your big dog. We know that. Then we was like, hold on. If you a gang member, how your big homie Reggie Wright? Excuse me. Y'all gotta excuse me. I be gassy. You know what I mean? I got all type of stuff going on with my body. But look, you know, not nasty gassy. Don't worry about the farts. We got burps coming out. You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, man, you know, I just trying to understand how like nobody else sees this? Why am I the only one saying something ain't right with this dude? And then you got all the dudes in California want to be friends with him. That shows me y'all will change it up over money. I know you will. You'll switch your whole game plan, man. That ain't thorough to me. You gonna switch your whole game plan for money? Is that how they carry it where you from? Because that ain't thorough to me. You gotta stand on it. You hear me? We don't care about money because guess what? You could be a real one and you can get some money. But dudes with money that sold their soul, their soul is gone. It's gone. They done did this and did that. It's over for them. But the solid men, that's when we got to come together and work together as men. See, I noticed in the streets, a lot of these dudes ain't loyal to nothing. They're not loyal to anything. They're not loyal to their chick. They cheat on their women. But then I try to tighten up in front of them. Oh, bro, don't be saying that about my girl. No, no, ninja. Tell me about your girl. If your girl wrong, she wrong. That's the end of it. We ain't got to argue about it. These dudes, are they loyal to God? Allah knows best. But I know a lot of these Muslims, they're not even trying. Are they loyal to their partners? No. Because if somebody die, a lot of these niggas ain't gonna spend nothing. Especially if they know the odds is against them. If they know that it's more to other people and them dudes get busy and that it's gonna become a problem, a lot of these dudes, they're not gonna slide for you. And if they is, it's gonna be a couple ones that's gonna slide, and the rest of your so-called homeboys is gonna be somewhere ducking the funk. They gonna pass the buck and kick the can. They might be friends with dude. Oh, they ain't got nothing to do with me, bro. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Shut up. All right? I put you down there with them, you kitten. Oops, I'm just playing Instagram. I'm just playing YouTube and Apple and FBI and CIA. I'm just playing. See, I didn't think about this video. I should have been careful. Before I did this video, I shouldn't even be talking about this Wack. He's a cop, man. He's working. Come on, man. What y'all want to hear next? Because when I speak, I want y'all to know. Because some of y'all don't watch, y'all don't keep up with stuff. So if I start saying stuff, y'all be like, wait a minute, did he say this? Did he say that? Yeah, I'll play it for you. Yeah. Wack 100, what is your beef with Nipsey Hussle, bro? What is your beef? I would love to know. What's your beef with him? You said he not a legend. Then you try to switch it to he not a musical legend. First of all, nigga, if you a legend, nigga. Let's start there. Number one, he's both. And I'm finna make the case right now. If you a legend, first of all, he's a legend. He had the first smart store in the United States. Legend. He was a gang member that did that. Legend. He was legendary on interviews before they even liked his music for talking real talk. You know, speaking to the youth, telling them what's real and what ain't. So he been viral for that. Vlad TV, he had interviews and all that. Okay, that's the legend side. And it's not even talking about what he did in cripping in the streets. I'm not even gonna involve myself in that because I'm not from California. Now let's talk legend. If we talking music legend, how many albums did Biggie have out before he died? He had one. Did y'all call him a legend? Yes. Nipsey Hussle, that last joint, that victory lap, bro, that joint went, didn't it go platinum? I don't remember. It sold a lot, though. I'll tell you that much. Matter of fact, we can look that up real quick. We're going to look that up. I wish I set up Siri on this phone, too. Hey, Siri. Oh, I ain't got Siri on there. Let's see. Hey, Siri. Oh, no. My bad. I'm multitasking. How many records did Nipsey Hussle? I'm only reading this so y'all can, I don't gotta read it, just type it. I'm saying it for y'all can follow me. Did Nipsey Hussle, how many records did Nipsey Hussle sell? Victory lap. Now let's see, because, and that was his first album. Bro, number 4, bro. He was number 4 on Billboard 200. Number 4. Legend, nigga. Legend, ninja. I keep accidentally saying the N-word. What's wrong with you guys, man? Double Up is triple platinum. Hustle and Motivate and Grinding on My Life is double platinum. Come on, bro. And Victory Lap, Dedication, Blue Laces 2, last time that I checked, and Rap Ninjas all went platinum. What are you talking about? He got platinum records, bro. Number 4 on Billboard for the album. Platinum records all through that joint. What we talking? Y'all dudes are called dudes legends. That's not legends. Come on, man. Don't try to make it all hard now for everybody. Come on, man. Don't do that. Because me personally, a lot of these dudes that rap ain't legends to me. They just might have did a good business move here, business move there. These niggas ain't no legends like what they did. Or if that's the case, we gonna say everybody legends for whatever their contribution was. Well, I take that back. Y'all don't say they legends. Y'all say, because they are legends, y'all say some of these dudes is the best rapper alive. They're not. They're not. They never outsold Pac. They never outsold Biggie. They never outsold X when he was alive. They never, listen, we can go all the way through the line, but y'all don't want to do that because y'all a bunch of meat riders and nut grabbers. Yeah, dick lickers. Is that can I say that? I don't know. Because YouTube, they getting real strict with this. They tried to do police stuff on me. Come on, man. Let's get back to it, though. Y'all saying Bricc Baby told. Come on, man. He already said he didn't. They already said they have no proof that he told. Y'all said he got stabbed. They said that he called his girl. Y'all need to hear that? When he called his girl, and his girl is on here saying that he didn't get stabbed. Y'all need to hear that, too. Excuse me. We can go all the way down the line because, excuse me, y'all be thinking somebody lying. Nobody has to lie. I stand up for real men worldwide. You hear me? And real women, too. We put that in there. Some of you women, I clean up nice. Don't worry about me now. All right? My barber, he done took me back right there. I was already light right there. He took me back a little bit more. I was like, oh, man. Whoo, I had to rock the fitted. I mean, I had to rock the kufi, you hear me? I might have to throw the kufi on, yeah. But listen, I need to get a line up. Oh, yeah, man. Get that lined up. Keep that. Oh, my God. Y'all women would be like, oh, my God. Okay. Big up. Come here. I'll be like, oh, hold on, shawty, chill. I don't even know who you mean. You cool and all that. But I don't really know. I don't want you all up in my mixture like that. But guess what? They make them want 20 more. They say 20. I turn and they look and they say, ah. The cougars, they are at me. Yeah, they do. They do. Shout out. Listen, matter of fact, I ain't even finna put that on there either. I was about to say something, but we ain't gonna do that. Now, let's go. All right, now what we said we was gonna look up next. Do y'all need to look up that Bricc Baby didn't get stabbed? I told y'all he didn't get stabbed, y'all. Bricc Baby, y'all keep talking about Bricc Baby. Bricc Baby was getting it popping out here. Listen, I'm gonna say this. I don't know about, him still being out and all that, but y'all gotta understand, paid lawyers work different sometimes too. You know what I'm saying? Like, dudes be having paid lawyers, and you know what I'm saying? Dudes would be like, dang, how he home? Yeah, because he got a paid lawyer. They can't handle you the same way. I'm not saying that's just a trump card, like you gonna be out and all that, but even in my situation, paid lawyer, I'm out and about. Attempt, whatever. You hear me? I'm out and about, but they can't handle you the same way. But some things a paid lawyer can't do. It depends on what they got on you too and what you did. So you gotta be in the right too. You can't just be doing stuff. You gotta be able to be like, you gotta be able to, it be a self-defense situation or stuff like that so you can beat it. Bricc Baby allegedly shot up at somebody's crib. Shot up a building or something. Got caught with the hell pup. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was saying an AK, but I heard it's really a hell pup. What else he did? Robbed. They got him for a robbery. But this case is crap. Let's be clear, man. Like, what is this case, man? What is it? A robbery? This is a Fed Rico, and y'all bringing up a robbery of a dude took somebody down, and then the people that allegedly was extorting them, so to speak, he gave them dudes, told them how much he got, told them how much he was gonna give him, and shorted them, gave him half of that. Was it half? What? They supposed to give him 7,000. I think he gave him 2,000-3,000. Bricc Baby standing on it. But listen, Bricc, y'all need to hear. Let me see. I type in Bricc Baby's wife. Should I type in? Let me see. Bricc Baby stab. Bet you see videos all through there. Oh, you got stabbed. Who he got stabbed by, bro? We don't know. Y'all actually didn't get stabbed because his wife just said if a nigga got stabbed, he probably been like, yo, woo, this went down. You know what I mean? Nah, I got stabbed. Nigga caught me 1 time, 2 times, whatever. And that's another thing. Just because a nigga got stabbed don't mean he got beat up. I seen dudes really in prison, and in jail. I've been in prison too, but in jail, I seen a dude fight one of these MS-13 boys. I don't know if y'all got them in California, I think, but we in the murder land with it, man. Y'all know how we coming. So look, we like, all right, boom. I seen him rumble the Migo. We gonna get into story time real quick, or should I do that? Should that be another video? We gonna get into the story time. Oh, should I get into the story time? I'm debating it, y'all, because I don't wonder, should I make that a whole separate video, like make my jail joints? We give y'all a quick video. Yeah, we gonna give y'all a quick joint. So boom, I get it. So this is me when I was 16, right? And it's crazy because I went to bat for a dude that, to this day, this dude heard I lost a fight, and now he be telling dudes I'm this and I'm that. After I saved him from getting stabbed from these Migos. Yeah, I saved them from getting stabbed from them MS-13 boys, and I was cool with them. But I got into it with them because of them. Because that's my cell buddy, and I'm like, all right, that's my man. I'm finna hold it down. Pause, because my partner, that's my pause. We cool. You know what I mean? Like, I think I knew his big brother. He act like his big brother was somebody that I knew. You know what I mean? So to this day, I don't even remember if that's the nigga brother, but he was just, yeah, my brother be around there, And I'm like, yeah, your brother name, But who just say that was even your brother, bro? You might have just used me to cop that plea. Matter of fact, we gonna go into that. Let's go into this we're gonna detour for a quick second. Or should I say that for the end, y'all? We're gonna detour for a quick second. So let's do this. So I'm locked up. I'm 16 years old at the time. I'm in county jail, 16. my homie get into it with the Migos. We down a hole already. Because I already was fighting. That's a whole nother story. I fought a DC boy. We ain't got to go into that. But just know he was way bigger than me. And guess what? He tried to house. He was watching. Oh, I got to get into that too. The TV. He tried to house. Yeah, I was a little boy. I mean, I was a little dude. He tried to tell me he going to control the TV. Yeah, we watching. I said, bro, I don't want nobody want to watch that. He like, no, man, what? Man, we watching this. He a big dude, so he feel like he dictating. Man, we gonna watch this and that. I said, bro, we not watching that, bro. Nobody want. I say, yo, y'all wanna watch it? Y'all wanna watch this? Everybody quiet. I'm like, hold on, bro. Not everybody, but a couple niggas quiet. Some dudes like, nah, I don't wanna watch that. So I'm like, nah, bro, we ain't watching that. He like, bro, man, I'm saying something. If I go get my shoes, that's a whole nother story. So he's like, go get my shoe. I'm like, what? Bro, come to my cell. He put his shoes on, came to my cell, and guess what? He got a rumble me big head. You know what I mean? We rumbled. You know what I mean? We got it popping. So let's go back, though. Let's go back to the Migos. I'm cool with an individual. Long story short, my homie get into it with the Migos. Another nigga who we don't rock with. Okay, so my cell buddy, he's a whole nigga named Steve-O. We ain't got to go. He's a whole nigga. We ain't got to go into that. Alright. He was my homeboy. This is the dude that be talking crazy now, but I ain't never seen him. Cause give you a smack in the mouth, you kidding. But anyway, so look at this. I back his play. He arguing with a dude. They argue. He like, yeah, I guess both of them was like, yo, all right. So he asked the Spanish dude, yo, you know this B named such and such? So the dude like, yeah. But I guess that's his people's. So he feels some type of way about him saying the B word. So then he said to him like, yeah, you're a baby mama. You know that B? Or something like that. Like he said her name and he said that B. He said, yeah, my baby mama. He said, yeah, I know that B. So that turned into a whole thing. Oh, you call my baby mama B. And don't stuff always thought over women. Shoot. So then, all right. We got another dude down the hall. Mind you, we all down the hole already. But I'm down the hole for fighting. My cell buddy's down the hole because he keep refusing to take his shot, the tuberculosis joint, TB. And I forgot what the other dude was in the hole for. I can't really remember. Because we didn't deal with the dude. But he knew my cell buddy. I didn't rock with him already because he had some dishonorable things on his name. We ain't gonna get into that right now. Actually, shoot, I should get into that. That might be clipped. The nigga, the third dude, not my cell buddy, the third dude is the dude that raped and killed that old lady at that detention center in Maryland. It went viral, went everywhere. It was a gang member. He raped her and he killed her, old lady. You know what I mean? My homie said she was so old she couldn't even see without her glasses, and this dude did that. So I never dealt with him, but it's individual. Like I said, my cell buddy and him, they somehow, I don't know, they know each other from somewhere. I don't remember if it's like the streets or what it is, but they know each other. So I'm like, all right, bet, boom. So next thing you know, we supposed to come out. So mind you, I'm telling they trying to be cool with me through the door, and I'm like, nah, bro, y'all tripping on my man. See, that's how I am. I always been a loyal nigga, but ninja. But listen, y'all know what be crazy about being loyal? People, they'll send you to crash out, and then they'll throw a rock and hide they had nothing to do with it. Or dudes use you for what they use you for, then they get away from you. Now they got something slick to say out there about. Oh, I heard that nigga lost a fight. Oh, that nigga, oh, he a sucker. Sucker? Hold on, bro. Didn't I hold you down against Migo? Nigga, boy, they was gonna gut you like a fish, boy. So, boom. They finally popped the door. Now, normally they pop all our doors at the same time. I don't know why my hand keep itching all of a sudden. They normally pop all our doors at the same time. So, when they popped our door, the dude was like, so normally when it's two male COs, they pop our doors at the same time. This was a male and a woman, so they only popped half of our doors. So we ended up popping the Migos doors, the two MS-13 boys. One of them name was Killer, and one was named Oscar. Killer was a dude that got, he caught a body. The nigga went home. The nigga was home like 2 weeks, came back for attempted murder. You know what I mean? Like, he's supposed to be square business, whatever the case may be. Oscar, he already, at this time, Oscar's 16. Oscar was my cell buddy too. So me and Oscar cool on the low. That's another thing. I'm going against Oscar for my cell buddy, because I feel like, dang, it's my cell buddy, he refusing this TB shot. Like, we just been like vibing in there, no homo, like, you know what I mean? Ain't no gay stuff on our name, either one of our names, you know, but we was cool, we was friends, you know what I mean? I felt like I really, like, okay, this is a solid nigga. I respect dude. He a good dude, you know, until you get into some shit. You realize these dudes is the P word. So, boom. So, mind you, we all 16 charges adults. Like I said, Buddy raped and killed that old lady. I don't remember what the other nigga was locked up for, and I'm locked up for what I had. Oh yeah, had a little jacking joint. Boom. So boom. So basically, so the nigga, so we end up coming out. I mean, no. They pop the doors. The dude that raped and killed the old lady come out, and the two Migos come out. Boom. No disrespect to, you know, Spanish, if y'all, that's a disrespect to y'all, I don't know. But the two MS-13 boys come out, the two Vatos or whatever. So he come out. I'm banging on the door like, yo, let me out. Yo, why you ain't let me out? Let me out. They like, nah, you can't come out. You're like, yo, it's only one officer. Y'all gonna come out in an hour late. Y'all gonna come back in an hour. Like, basically, me and my city gonna come out with some other juveniles in an hour. Meanwhile, these dudes, they stuck out there together. But it's 2-1. It's the boy that raped the old lady, which I don't deal with him anyway. But I think Buddy was, when he seen my cell buddy get into it with the Migos, he felt like, all right, now I finally got somebody to ride with me against the Migos, because it was him against them already. Back when we was on the juvenile block in the county jail, these dudes already done got into it. They done whipped out bangers on the board and all that. Whipped out knives, whipped out swords. These niggas had so, because mind you, I told you I was in the cell with Oscar. Oscar got 25 years right now. So Oscar I already knew Oscar had nigga knives. Oscar worshiped the devil. Oscar was just on some other type stuff, right? And these dudes, they used to do some little weird stuff where it's like, anytime they move in a cell, like whenever they move in a cell, it be devil horns in there from if an MS-13 dude was ever in there. They erase them when they get in there and they write a new devil horns. I guess to show it's a new, I don't know, some weird type devil stuff. I don't know. I guess. I don't know. So, boom. So, and I'm getting back to, even though you lose a fight, get stabbed doesn't mean you lost the fight. So we banging on the door like, let us out. Ooh. So we thinking Buddy finna get, we thinking he finna get like, yeah. We feel like it's over for the boy. We trying to get out. They won't let us out. So, boom. So, the dude come. He like, yo. So, Killer come out. Now, mind you, Killer don't worship the devil. Killer is a Christian, which is interesting because the head nigga, the dude that they seen had the most rank, he wasn't a devil worshiper. You know what I mean? Y'all gotta understand. Y'all gotta understand. Us, the people that believe in God, we the real threat. We the real get busy one. That's a whole nother story. Moses killed a man he struck a man and he died. He struck a man and he died. That's how strong we are. Can y'all show me a devil worshiper that did that? Where did it in the Bible or the Quran does it say he's a devil worshiper struck a man and dude just died? Like he just you know what I mean? A hell of a nigga. You're not. You're not. But that's a whole nother story. Boom. That's why we all got to get together, man. We all got to get together, man. But y'all be on kitten time. Y'all want to chase the money. Y'all can't be chasing the money. Y'all can't. It's saying in the Quran, you can't overlook, and I'm going to paraphrase. Do not overlook the people of this. Basically, don't overlook the Muslims for this world, for the dunya. So y'all can't leave the God-fearing people on stuck just to run after these individuals that worship money. And then when you choosing these people over God and what God, you do what they tell you to do over what God tell you to do, guess what happens? You're worshiping them. You're worshiping money now. Or you're worshiping them over God. That's shirk. But that's a whole nother story. Listen, let's go back to this story real quick. I'll be bouncing around a little bit. So, boom. So, I come out. So, the nigga gets, the individual, I don't want to say the N-word because You know what I mean? I don't know about these restrictions yet, but he come out the cell. So Oscar tell him, yo, come in. So the dude just sitting there like it's two of them. He like, I don't really want to go in there. He got the blick in there and all that. He got the sword. He like, come in. He like, come in. Nigga, he like, what? He like, come in. So my homie instigate, not my homie, he a hoe. But the dude I was cool with, I was holding down, he instigating like, bro, go in there. He said, go in there. I'm thinking to myself, like, boy, you go up in there, you might end up now you might, like, I wasn't thinking this back then because you can't say a pack. But, I mean, we wasn't thinking that back then. But I was thinking back then, like now, like, nigga, you go in there, you might end up a pack. Y'all bugging. So I'm like, all right, boom. So I'm like, all right. So, he go in there with Buddy. I seen the whole fight. They really rumbling. The dude that raped the old lady really putting in work. But the other dude is, yeah, every time he get. But it's not really slowing him down like that. You know what I mean? So long story short, I seen the fight. Bro come out. You know, they fight was really just, like I said, it's him hitting him. But really, they brawling. It ain't really like I see him throwing hooks and ups and all that. It's like they just brawling. And mind you, while he hitting him, he catching the Spanish ball. Spanish ball like this, but he still, like he getting hit, but he's still getting them in there too. And Buddy just, yeah. So it looked like he winning. But then when they pull him out, he got blood all on him and stuff like that. And they pull him out. We like, all right, boom. Then that's, you know, they was like, yo, I just want to say rest in peace to Buddy, this and that. I'm like, damn, they killed him. Then we like, nah, they ain't kill him. But we found out, you know, he was, you know, in bad shape. He got stabbed up. And allegedly, I don't know how true it is. He got stabbed up. Actually, this, hold on, let me see something. This happened, like 14 years ago. So with that being said, I think he got like 40 to life for that though. But anyway, they ended up saying like, yo, he ended up, they was like, yo, you know, woo, he got stabbed real bad, whatever, but he was good though. You know what I'm saying? But to tell the truth, it was like, to me, he won that fight. It looked like if you just watching a fight, you'll say he won. But them knives, they catch up to you after a while. And when that adrenaline stop rushing, you realize, dang, that nigga that got me good. He got me here, there, all everywhere. And you better hope they don't get you in one of them spots. Lung, certain spot where they could puncture your lung and certain stuff. Then you got to remember, some of these gang members study anatomy. So they know where to hit you. They know where your kidney is at. They know where you know what I mean? Yeah, where your heart is at. They know all of that type stuff. So with that being said, now I'm looking at this. I be getting these random likes and stuff for people that don't even follow me. It's interesting. But that's what I was just looking at. But anyway, so dudes know where to get you. You see what I'm saying? So, but a lot of these dudes out here is not that advanced. People ain't teaching that. You got to go to prison or something, and dudes got time to really learn that. They're like, okay, I know what it's that. Because a lot of dudes ain't really working with knife unless you're Spanish. If you're Spanish, you working with a knife. Black people, y'all know how we coming. We come with the la-da-da. A cutie pie, that'll get them out of his feelings. I got to come, my trigger finger itching. Hold on. Matter of fact, we got to go into a lot of things today. Hey. We got to get into a lot of things, man. Y'all got to understand who I am. I came to save the people. I ain't none of these bluffing dudes that's going to, I'm going to say some real stuff. Then I'm going to come back with some fake stuff. And I'm going to be talking about black men and disrespecting them and all. I don't got to do that. But guess what? If you going against me and my people, then guess what? We going to talk about it. Oh, yeah, we going to talk about it. I don't know why this bag look like that either. That don't look connected, don't it? Y'all see that? I ain't worried about it. I need me a little honey dip. That's gonna be like, boo, put these under your eye. Y'all gotta tell me what the natural stuff though. I don't like the fake stuff. I want the natural. You hear me? The herbs, the minerals, and vitamins. I don't rock with all this. Y'all talking about lumen and all that. I don't trust that. Some of this stuff, just shampoo out here make you bald. You know what I'm saying? We need the natural, the healthiest. We need the honor of shampoo, the honor of bag cream, all of that. All of that. Come on, man. I got my Nip shirt on. Y'all know how we carrying it. What y'all do? We got to bounce back to Nip for a second. We going to bounce back to Nip. Nip was a member of the community, man. Oh, we got to go back to Bricc because I bounced all the way around. Bricc Baby is an individual. Like I said, even if he would have got stabbed, it might have looked like he won. But he said he didn't get stabbed, so I believe him. Because the nigga might have, you probably been like, yo, yeah, they got me a couple times. Woo, woo. That ain't about nothing. I whooped them or whatever. See, y'all gotta talk. That's another thing. Y'all be talking about paperwork. None of y'all been to prison. Y'all ain't been to jail. Y'all don't know how to read paperwork. If it don't clear out and say a nigga told, then y'all gonna say he didn't tell. But it's other things that come into play. Yeah, y'all know what it is. I ain't gotta say I wanna keep, you know what I mean? But you got dudes out here. Yeah, you got dudes out here that'll pull up. Yeah, had a girlfriend tell on you all. Oh, I ain't tell her to do that. Yes, she did, nigga. Cause why is she doing it? Pull a big meech on you. No disrespect to big meech. I respect big meech, but it ain't looking good, bro. It's looking like you might have, you know, I don't know. I can't say. It's looking like you might have let her do that, though. Let her do her big one and had dudes locked up. You hear me? But anyway, let's go back to this, though. At the end of the day, y'all saying Bricc hot. Y'all saying got stabbed with no proof. I mean, and what when do we get to a point where it's like, all right, it ain't just about content, it's about telling the truth. That's what I want to do here, is tell the truth. A lot of you dudes are detrimental to our rise for the black man. Yeah, you are. Excuse me. As soon as excuse me. I don't rock with Puff Daddy at all. I like Pac. I don't honor Puff. He's a kitten to me. I heard about his bodyguard and talked about him taking files to the FBI on Suge Knight. Y'all ain't never called him hot. That's interesting to me. Y'all pick and choose with that hot stuff. But anyway, let's go back to this though. I don't rock with Puff Daddy. But who was the first person to speak? Like, Wack speaks negatively about everybody that's trying to do something for themselves. What he say about Puff Daddy? Oh, man, he got a handler. He pissed off his handler, so that's what happened to him. No. Let's call it for what it is. We don't care about no pissing off no hand. We don't care about that. Did he or did he not do what they said he did? We don't care who he pissed off to bring the charges, because you ain't doing nothing but you're telling us that Zaddy put them charges on him. Yeah, Zaddy? You're Zaddy? Talking about everybody got handlers. Everybody got handlers. This and that. Nah, everybody ain't gotta have no handler. Y'all on some lumen. Listen, I ain't even gonna get into that. Y'all on some kittenry, because at the end of the day, why you need a handler? Did Pac have a handler? No. Did Suge have a handler? No. Suge might have had an older good man that he rocked with. Shout out to that dude that I forgot the brother name, that older black man that they ended up they had a lawsuit against each other too. I forgot the brother name, but that same building they was in, I think that record company was in that building too. Not Clive. I forgot the brother name. It's a black man though. You got a handler, because you be on some goofy stuff, bro. You trying to mislead the youth. You keep telling dudes, how the heck you an OG gangbang? First of all, you're lying about going to jail. Do I got to pull that up too? Do I got to pull up, what's my man? That, Ayatollah? Marv? Do I got to pull him up? And he's going to show your stuff that shows when you got arrested. When, like, it's funny how you go through everybody whole joint and you like, yeah, I know about that. You go through do a whole paperwork with a fine tooth comb, but nobody goes through your paperwork. We know about the CS2 back paperwork, but I'm talking about all this lying. I was fighting murders and this and that, and man, I had what else he said? He told me, man, they were trying to hit me for a body and all the theatrics. Oh, they tried to hit me for a body and this and that. And oh man, I was locked up in Folsom. That nigga talking. Nigga said I've been in Folsom. I've been in Pelican Bay. That nigga done been everywhere, haven't you? You done been everywhere the big dog's been, haven't you? No, you did. You wasn't that big, brother. How the heck you get in Pelican? You ain't say Pelican Bay, I don't think, though. I hope you didn't, because you just know you well, nigga. But you said you was with George Jackson, and you said Folsom. Hold on, what's that book he got? Not Folsom Brothers. You said you was at Folsom, and you said you was at where George Jackson was at, where that big old ride went down. You said you was at a lot of spots where you gotta be a heavy nigga to be there, bro. You gotta be a hell of a nigga. All this just talking on the internet. No. You gotta be really smacking shit out there. Or really, you point and a nigga get smushed. Like, you gotta be on that level, bro, to be talking about you where these dudes was at. Not to mention they went through, we seen that you did 3 years altogether in prison, bro. You did like 3 years. I think you might have did like 6 months in the county jail. Stop lying. For all these prisons you been at, bro. Stop lying. Then you only had 3 years, so you'd have had to really put in work to go where the big dogs is at. And you didn't do that either, bro. So stop it. Stop it, nigga. Stop it. And it don't matter how big you go. Certain spots, they not going to really sit unless you go all the way. And we would have heard about it if you went all the way, bro. It'd have been like a newspaper clipping. It'd have been something going on to show y'all. My bad, y'all. I'm my first time really on camera for a long time. I'm looking at my bags. I'm like, what the heck is going on? But it's all good. I'll put something on there. But listen, you'd have had to really put something in the dirt or something in jail. While you in jail, and they would have had to caught you and sent you up there, bro. Come on, bro. Stop it. Doing all this pump faking. You're not nobody, bro. Then you admitted that was you on the phone in that paperwork. So the dude, CS2 back is you, but it ain't you. Because you admitted that same situations happened. And you was the same stuff CS2 back there, you admitted that you did those same things. So it had to be you. But then you saying that that's not you. Because CS2 back is an informant. Confidential source 2 back. You're not slick, brother. You're not slick. You doing a whole bunch of pump faking, bro. Whole bunch of pump faking, bro. Like, not to mention, you sent the blood up to No Jumper, and he got arrested. How does that work? Not only is your homie and I'm telling, you sent a gang member to No Jumper to meet with you, and he got arrested. How many more P's? You know how they say spades, and they be like, I got 2 in a P. How many possibles we need to know that you a rat? How many possibles? How many possibles, bro? You get on here, you done disrespect every dude that didn't tell you disrespect him. Oh, Boozy, he a bitch. Oh, who else you done called out? You said Pooh Shiesty told. You said Boozy told. You said Boozy's a bitch. You call out every dude that stand for something. I noticed that. You disrespect Pac. I noticed that. Now, these dudes, to me, Boozy can't hold a candle to Pac. I'm just going to keep it 1,000. Pac did too much. Boozy ain't did nothing, allegedly. I mean, no disrespect to Boozy, but I'm saying, like, for his people, I ain't even seen him do nothing. Okay? Boozy has a street type of essence where he known for allegedly he can get a dude smushed, allegedly. But see, Pac was doing the smushing. It's a difference. See, it's a difference between a dude that can get it done and a dude that'll say, you know what, let's go. It's a difference. It's a difference. And dudes that get busy don't really respect dudes that don't get busy like that. They respect them, but it's not the same as having a dude like that's just a he really like that. See, I gotta understand. I come from Maryland, D.C. Wayne Perry is the biggest guy to ever make it out of there. And if y'all want to say Rayful Edmonds, y'all could say him, but he was getting dudes touched, right? But it's 2 levels. It's Rayful getting dudes touched. I know he allegedly told whatever, but I'm not gonna say whatever, not like that. But I'm saying I know he told, allegedly. He told, fuck it. I ain't even gonna say allegedly, but he was getting dudes touched. He was feared, or allegedly people just getting touched off of GP. And then you got Wayne, where Wayne was just getting it popping himself. Yeah, he might have been able to push some buttons too, but he got it popping himself. But that's a whole nother story. But you disrespect everybody, bro. You disrespect everybody that stands for something. You disrespect Pac, you disrespect Nip. What else I gotta say, bro? None of these dudes really compare to those two. I gotta let y'all know. None of these dudes compare to Nip and Pac. Y'all gotta know that. But come on, we talking about a dude that went. These dudes is putting cartoon characters on their chain. Nip went and put Malcolm on the chain. He put Malcolm X with the by any means with the hand like that, bro. It hit different. And what is this? This looks like this could be like a little smudge too. This is the first time seeing this, y'all. Like don't look like it's a little bruise or something? A little bit? I don't know. I can't call it. I be getting, listen, I tell y'all one thing. Bruises on my face or whatever. Dudes know not to raise their hand to me. They know not to raise their hand and disrespect to me. All right? They might not get it back. If they try to reach and grab my chain or they try to swing on me and stuff, by the time their arm come back, they might be like, what the? Ah! They gonna start screaming because guess what? Their whole limb might be gone. Oops, I'm just playing Apple. I'm just playing Instagram. I'm just playing YouTube. We're gonna talk about the dudes. Listen, get some solid YouTubers out there too. Hold on, let me make sure I didn't bounce around too much. We gotta get back to Bricc too. We gotta get back to Bricc. But let me just say, there's a lot of good YouTubers. Y'all keep doing y'all thing, man. I respect y'all. I honor y'all. I don't agree with y'all with everything. You know, some of y'all feel like y'all went a little too far on things. Some of y'all feel like y'all didn't press the line hard enough. You know. But we all, you know, human. We're not perfect. So I understand it. Oh, I got a mic in here. I should have cut my damn mic on. But anyway, we gonna hook everything up later. We need to hook up our honorable situation and all that. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna carry it. I gotta go get my chair and stuff. But we ain't gonna go into that right now. Back to Bricc Baby. The internet is talking bad about a man who, you know, he was out here getting it popping, you know. So, you know, and I think he was funny. When that nigga said. That nigga said some good booty or something. That nigga said, nah, some good bussy. That nigga took that bussy and ran with it. Like, nigga, that good bussy. Nigga. That good bussy. Nigga. 2020, I ain't with the bussy. I don't want no bussy. None of that. Yeah, me. I was about to say yeah to me, but I couldn't even get it out because I'm still trying to respond to the bussy part. I ain't with the bussy part. Y'all know y'all already try to put a lot of bones on Maryland, DC cat. Oh, man, in the feds, they be gay. No. In the feds, they got a lot of niggas that's gay. I never been to the feds. I've been to the state. But I can tell you this. If a nigga gay, it don't matter where the nigga from. He gonna be gay. So it's not just a DC thing. Now, we might have, you know, punks that allegedly break the law and stuff like that. Yeah, since I was young, we had like punks. We had little gangs of punks, like gangs and stuff. Where they'd jump you and stuff. Yeah, we had some good men out, you know, here and there. Not with them. We had good men, you know, through the, you know, different gangs and stuff. Me and myself, I was a part of something. You know, I was a part of two different things. You hear me? But then I became the CEO. But we ain't gonna go in. That's a whole nother story. But listen, became the CEO and it wasn't a gang no more. Yeah, and then we turned into music and doing positive things. That's what we turned it to, you know. And then I was just looking at an alert on my phone. But at the end of the day, y'all, Bricc Baby seemed like a cool dude. Seemed like he take care of his family. He's a black man, you know, for lack of a better word, you know, because we don't even know what this black word means. That could mean curse. That's what they say. It's a lot of that come with these things. Y'all can look at me. Y'all be like, okay, you know what I mean? Is he a black man? Yeah. Well, do we use that word? It's not important what they call us, I guess, as long as we know what we really are. You hear me? I seen people that look like we don't even know where we from. They took our history. Y'all understand that? They took our history. And y'all wonder why we turning into young hoodlums. We ain't got nothing to look forward to. The white people get to look forward and say, yo, we ran this, we ran that, all type of stuff. What do we got to look forward to say, okay, what we got? They erased it. They turned niggas black. They turned people white that was black. They erased other stuff. Bro, didn't the Moors run Europe for 700 years or something like that? They ran Spain. They ran different spots in Europe. We need to be knowing all these things so we could be like, dang, we could run Europe, we could run Spain. But guess what we got to look up to? They killed all our They killed all of our leaders. Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. You see what they do. Everybody that stand for the black man, they kill you or they send you to jail. In the FBI papers, it says something about killing the black Messiah before he rises. Why would they want to kill a black Messiah? Think about that. Jesus is called the Messiah, right? I bet you if you ask these same people, would you approve of somebody killing Jesus if Jesus arrived? They'll say no. But they know Jesus was black. It's in the Bible. So we know he was a Messiah. Then we know he had hair like wool, skin like bronze. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Hair like wool. Y'all see my hair looking all nappy? I don't know if y'all can see it right there. Hair like wool, skin like bronze. No, I'm not saying I'm Jesus. I'm not saying that. I'm saying Jesus looked like me. He looked like you. He looked like us. Whoo! It's a dirty game. Ooh! So they trying to kill the black Messiah? And we know Jesus is coming back. The Muslims and the Christians admit that Jesus is coming back. Jews, we can get into that, but oh man, I shouldn't even said that word. Jews, we could, because I don't want, listen, Jews, we can get into what y'all believe, but I said I didn't want to say that word because I know they got you in a microscope when you use that word. It's like you can't even talk religion and stuff because it's two different types of Jews. But we ain't gonna go into that. But it's Judaism and then it's individuals that feel like, so it's individuals that feel like, no, I don't believe in God, or I don't believe in this, but I am a Jew. See, it's different. It's like it's people that actually practice Judaism, which makes them a Jew, and then it's people that just say, yo, I'm a Jew, you know, and we're not even going to touch that subject right now. But what we got to look up to, man? Huh? It's youngins, they don't got no daddy. That was on purpose. Your daddy's in jail. Niggas' daddies is in jail or they dead. Over what? Some goofy shit? Some hating shit? Or over money? A piece of paper? Come on, man. The daddy ain't in the house. It's little niggas listening to rap music coming up. They taking what rap is law. That's rap music is they daddy. Now they hearing all of the niggas that they ever looked up to. Oh, I caught a body. So now they like, oh, I want to catch a body. I can catch a body. I'm thorough enough. I'm sturdy enough. But guess what? Everybody that catch that body don't get to talk about it. Some people die after they catch that body. Some people go to jail for life after they catch that body. Some people go crazy after they catch that body. I know niggas that was gangsters that's cold herbs now. You know what I mean? Because they just got it in their head, I'm not going back to jail for none of you niggas. That's another thing. Some of these dudes, they lose their screws in jail. Come home a different man. Or come home more skilled as a criminal. But yet that's what they feel like that's the antidote to our problem. No, the antidote ain't jail. Y'all should have been learned that. The 80s, 90s, they've been washing niggas up. This niggas have been locked up since the 70s, 60s, 80s, 90s. They still in there. And guess what? It's still people out here killing. So what's the solution, 2020? The solution is to have the older, solid men that ran the gang at one point come home and let them speak to the youth and let them know it wasn't worth it. I just did 50 years over what? Respect? Half you niggas don't even think about it. Larry Hoover, he been locked up for what? Almost 50 years. Maybe more. He started a gang. The gang is one of the biggest gang to come out of Chicago. From what I understand, GDs, right? Just for GDs to be saying now, oh, he came home, he wouldn't tell me what to do. He wouldn't do this old ass nigga. So you did 50 years for what? Your name legendary. And I'm not saying you shouldn't have told. I'm not saying that. You and Jeff, I respect y'all. I respect Chief Malik. I respect y'all. But what I'm saying is, I bet you, like, they messed up this system like this on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like in DC, you got niggas now saying, yeah, man, I'll slap the shit out of Wayne Perry. I did, nigga. Psh. We don't believe you, bro. We don't believe you, bro. And I go for anybody. I'm not specifically talking about anyone because a bunch of niggas said it. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong. Some of you niggas might have tried your hand and you might even have won. But niggas laying down, niggas carried it on the street, niggas carrying it in jail, niggas laid it down and said, you know, I do this 50 years, I do this whatever. And y'all can't even have respect for niggas? I'm not a gang member. I'm not from DC either. But I would never just say, yeah, I'll do this to Wayne. Or I'll do this to Larry. If he told me what to do, I did Chief Malik. Nah, I respect these gentlemen. I look up to them in different ways. I don't want to live my life like them because then I would end up just like them. But I got respect for the way they put it down and they wore the crown. And I ain't even mean to rhyme that. They wore the crown. All right? So if you wore they wore the crown, bro. You niggas never wore the crown. Talking about what y'all gonna do to kings. Come on, man. You better off writing them a letter saying, you know what, thank you. Because I'm GD crazy. You GD crazy, you this. All right, write them and say thank you. You created this. Even if you feel like you took it to another level. See, I move different. I'm a different type of dude. Huh? Y'all ain't, none of you GDs ain't sent no check to the old man. Yeah. Huh? Yeah, y'all ain't sent no check. None of you DC, a lot of you DC, no, none of you that I know of sent that honorable check back to WP. And for the record, Larry and WP is cool. They're friends. See, all the thorough dudes deal with each other. You'll learn that. A lot of them deal with each other. But we can't do that in the streets. If all the heavy individuals work together, it'd be a different world. Y'all don't want to do that. Because it's a popularity contest. You want to be able to say, I'm bigger than him. That nigga can't touch my money. Oh, man, that dude already know what's up with me. Yeah, you know I got shooters. Oh, you know I'm a threat. Nah, we ain't. Come on, bro. Maybe because I'm older, so I see shit for what it is. Y'all youngins. Young whippersnappers. Yeah, man. Come on, man. You dealing with cases, man, that ruin your life. Yeah, it's cool to be able to say, oh, you niggas know what's up. I clapped a nigga. I did this. Yeah, that's cool to some people. But also, when you end up in situations where you got to move spots because the police I had to move. The police ran up in my crib, then they came back. They didn't just run up in there. They came back with nonsense. And the news, guess what the news did? Oh, yeah. Such and such, they talking about me like I'm the bad guy. No. I'm the good guy. Yeah, I got self-defense situations. I didn't go hunt nobody down. Self-defense. To a point where I had to move. That's a whole nother story. We can get into that story too, because this right here was not my background for a long time. 2020 was put up. I was put up. But we ain't got to go into that. Let's go back. You know, at the end of the day, I don't want to bounce around too much. So we're going to get back to that. We're going to get back to that. But while we talking real talk, I think we need to talk real talk. Come on, man. These dudes is characters, man. You know what I mean? These dudes is characters, man. Ain't no loyalty in this stuff, man. If you be in the streets and you a good dude, you're going to end up being a bad dude. Because you're going to see so many times you did this for this person. You did that for this person. And you're going to see how dudes act. You're going to see how they switch up. You're going to see how they dick ride and play both sides with dudes you got war with or beef with. You're going to see all of that. And you're going to be like, bro, man, listen, he got to go. Ooh. Oops, I'm just playing. That's what you might be thinking, though. Like, that boy got to get out of it. Listen, that dude got to go, man. You know? But this is the world we live in. Then you got people in the streets. They main thing that they going off of is, oh, man. See, you got dudes in the streets that some dudes like telling a nigga about himself. And then you got other dudes that like, they feel like, yeah, I said such and such back to him. And they want to run and tell everybody like, yeah, he tried to check me. I ain't checked. But you know, doggone, as soon as somebody put that hot stuff on you, boy, you're going to tell. Or you're going to pull a Meech move, allegedly, which they said he did. I'm not sure. Or you're going to get your girl to tell. Oh, I ain't got nothing to do with that. She said it. She seen it. Oh, nigga, hold on. If it's in the streets and you talking crazy, what are we talking about? Why is there somebody telling on me? Why is there somebody telling on me? If you talking all this fly talk and you went around and you told everybody that you said it, like you a hell of a nigga, like we equal. No. But then you gonna put people on me. That's what these people go off. Oh, man, I know people know about it. So I'm gonna walk around like my shit don't stink. I'm gonna walk around because I know people, he do something to me, people gonna come forth. Y'all gotta stop that. Y'all putting people in bad situations. If you know you're not built like that and you're not gonna grab your tool and press go, don't even argue with a dude that will. And if you do, just be prepared with what come with it. Don't start telling people, yo, if something happened, this nigga did. If something happened, this, come on, who does that? Y'all putting dudes in positions to go to jail. You see what I'm saying? And I don't understand why a lot of you dudes ain't been saying, okay, well, whoever's telling, press the button. I don't get why. Because this is a whole goofy thing that some people will try to play from beyond the graveyard. You know what I mean? Crazy situation. But I don't condone any violence against anyone. I'm just saying. Me personally, see, I come from a time where if you ain't like a nigga, you used to have to fight a nigga. See, I come from a time where if you didn't like a nigga, you used to have to fight a nigga. And if you couldn't move a nigga, you had to shoot a nigga, man. Nowadays, people, you'll get into somebody's DM. You can get in an argument with somebody's DM. They won't say nothing back. But then you'll look on their page. They on Instagram popping it. Oh, these niggas know what's up with me. These niggas soft. These niggas think they tough. Then you be like, dang, I just had a conversation with him. He didn't say nothing. But on the internet, he popping it. Women do that too. I'm a straight up guy. I'm a man. See, I'm a man of words somewhat. I pay attention to things you say out your mouth because I understand that that's a scream from the heart. So what you're saying is coming from your heart a lot of times, unless you're trying to be deceitful. You understand where I'm coming from? So that's what that is. So I'm looking at stuff crazy like, I don't play no games with you kittens, man. Because y'all try to start a whole thing. You know what I mean? Like, start a whole Instagram battle just because a man got in his DM and said something to you about something he didn't like. That ain't thorough to me. That ain't thorough to me. Nah, man. That ain't thorough to me. You know what I'm saying? We got to do better as black people, man. Then it's like, let's get to you women for a second. We're going to get back to them. We're going to get back to that case. But we got to branch off a little bit. Women, y'all do all this pump faking. Oh, I wish God had sent me a man. There's a lot of women saying that. And then they be like, oh, I prayed. Why God ain't send me a man? How you know he ain't send them to you? And you didn't overlook him. See, what I noticed is with a lot of these women, red flags are green flags and green flags are red flags. Now, if it involves money, a green flag is a green flag. But for other things, like, They'll find a way to have a problem with everything. You know what I mean? You a pretty boy type nigga. Oh, he gay. He want to talk to you on the phone. Oh, he trying to hold me down. He trying to talk to me all day, so I ain't around no other niggas. No, maybe he just likes to talk on the phone with the woman that he's getting to know and that he wants to be his wife. Oh, this nigga ain't, he got some money, but he ain't kicking like that. I need the nigga with the big bag. Did you pray to God and hope that your man had the big bag? And then even if he had the big bag, how you know this dude ain't gonna have the big bag later? See, a lot of y'all women, y'all want to work, y'all want to come when everything is already together. Which is weird because then y'all try to take credit for stuff. See, the woman that's with Ice Cube, she can take credit because she was with him the whole time. The woman that's with Denzel, she could take credit because she was with him all the whole time. You women, y'all want a finished product, and then y'all want a nigga that treats you like you was there before the product was finished. Of course a nigga gonna treat a chick different. If I met you when I was broke and poor and I had nothing and you loved me, like Denzel Washington woman did allegedly, he gotta hold her up here. Because a lot of women ain't gonna do that and see that you got something in you that you can make it happen and you could be a hell of a nigga. She already knew he was a hell of a nigga, but she believed in him. A lot of you women don't want to do that. A lot of y'all want to come when it's already, when you already who you is. And it's like, now you looking at him like, okay, you showing me respect, you showing me love, but any woman to do that in your position, I'm a millionaire. I'm this, I'm that. Any woman that do so is different. I hope y'all understand. And even women, we can have a conversation about this. We need some women on here. And I'm open to doing the 20 verse 1. Yeah, 20, I get me a fresh little line up. Ooh, see, because they got to hit that line right there and go bong, bong, and leave that like that. Ooh, when I just seen that, it looked like it came together. Hit that, boom. Keep that, ooh. They're going to be like, oh, 2020, me love you long time. Me love you long time. That's what they're going to say. But listen, we got to be real. We got to call a spade here, man. We got to call, I feel like I'm stopped up. We got to call a spade here. Y'all not carrying it right. Y'all not carrying it right. You know? Yeah, man. It's like, then it's like y'all women, like I get it. Rap music done messed up in dudes' head when it come to women. I get that. I will agree with that. But y'all women with this nonsense, it don't make no sense. I get it, y'all heard Sexy Red do it. But does Sexy Red have a man? I don't know. Y'all could tell me because I don't follow her. Y'all seen all this stuff y'all hearing these women say. Do they have a man? That's what I'm asking you. Young Miami does not have a man. She had Diddy, I give you that. But he's a simp anyway. He just do. His bodyguard said that Diddy just wanted to sleep with chicks just because Pac did. That's gay to me. If you want to sleep with a chick just because another man slept with him, that's gay to me. You see what I'm saying? Come on, man. That's gay to me. Or you want to feel like you on the same status with nigga. That's still gay to me. But it's like, oh, well, shoot, he fucking her. I'm fucking the same bitch Diddy fucking. Yeah, I'm fucking the same bitch that Pac fucked. Yeah, we on the same level. No, you're not. No, you're not, bro. And I got to keep a pen and paper because I be losing what I be talking about sometimes, y'all. I want to go into something else before I went all the way into that puffy stuff. Oh, yeah, Young Miami don't have a man. She don't. She ran on him. When it got tough, she could have stayed and been like, yo, I'm holding my man down. My man. Yeah, she could have did all that. He might have came home to an honorable bankroll. He might have said, look here, baby, look. $5 million just for keeping it sturdy. That's what niggas will do for keeping it sturdy. But y'all women, I've been to jail. Listen, a lot of dudes, their mentality on women is messed up because they've been to jail so many times and they've been in love with women. They got a whole situation. And then you go to jail and they like, all right, look here, nigga, you in jail, not me. I still got to do me. I'm young. I'm this and that. And it's like a man to be in jail thinking about it like, damn, you can't put that pussy on ice. You know what I'm saying? For a little while. Or just for all that, break up with a nigga. You know what I mean? But some of these women, some of them gonna stop just dealing with you, but some of them gonna lie. They talk to you. You know, one chick did, ooh, I had a little chick, oh man, she was talking to me talking on the phone, telling me she loved me. Like, niggas I'm in the gang building getting on the phone. Like, dudes they don't even care what you is. Like, you not getting on the phone. I'm getting on the phone. Like, I'm getting on that phone. We can get into that too, because sometimes you got to make it a little inaudible. Like, I'm getting on that phone. You ain't got to be talking to nobody. I'm getting on that phone. I don't get any nigga. I'm getting on that phone. Nigga. You got to throw your little fit type shit. Let niggas know, like, oh yeah, he ain't just going to go down without a fight type joke. But anyway, I'm talking to her on the phone, kind of find out she fucking my boy. She fucking my homie. Well, they ain't my homie no more, but he was my homie at the time. He's fucking her the whole time. I'm like, to this day, she had never admit to what happened. But the way they was acting was like weird to me. And we can get into that too. Because can y'all tell me, since when was it thorough for a nigga, if a nigga know that's your bitch and you my homie, and I'm locked up, and I'm not gonna fight him over there, nothing like that, because, or, you know, bang him over that, pause, because it's like, yo, it's a chick, you know what I mean? Like, it ain't that deep, but I don't think it was thorough for a nigga to be telling my chick, yeah, tell him I got him when he come home, man, this and that. He using my name to get around the chick. Yeah, I'm his homie. Well, actually, he didn't use my name. She wanted to be around him. But he's bringing me up, like, tell him I got a bag for him when he come home. Man, I've been home all the time. That nigga ain't had one bag for me. I done caught cases. Bro, I'm fighting. They trying to put me back in jail right now. He still ain't sent me nothing. You know what I mean? But you trying to talk highly of me around her the whole time. Well, at least that's what she was bringing back. The whole time he gutting her, allegedly. I don't know if he really did or didn't, but because they'll never tell me. Because he's scared. I don't know if he's scared. I don't know why he ain't telling me, because he should just be like, bro, I bust her. Woo, woo. But he acting like he's scared to tell me, like he think I'm going to do something. So, I'm not going to find out from him. Then you got Shawty, and my phone about to die too. Who is this, bro? Calling me, bro. What's wrong with these? Look, I bet you it might be 12. These niggas be harassing me. I should keep this shit running. Might be 12. These niggas be popping up in my crib over this case. These niggas be harassing me. Y'all see this shit, right? Who's that? This nigga just looked in my window. Uncle Rex, come here.